Hey, it's Mila. Welcome back to my channel.
I go around and I go around and I go around, I go around. I'm always out, I am always out, I am always out, I'm always out. I keep running so I don't have to go.
Guys, we were literally filming this the day before, like literally maybe 20 hours before this needs to be posted, because I've been so busy with school and I was like, no, come home early. It's like 6:30. Is the shadow behind me? Honestly, this is the best I can do for the shadow. Like, I see it behind me, not really a huge fan, but like, it's fine. We're just gonna get through this video. Yeah, I came home from school like early today. So I was like, no, you are sticking to your schedule. You are filming this, you are editing it. It's not gonna take that long to edit. You're gonna post, you're gonna stay on track. I've been pretty good with my posting. Like, obviously sometimes it's like a little bit messy, but relatively on track compared to 2024. So I love that for me. We're gonna continue doing this. Yeah, if you're new here, my name is Mila. I make everything from college, lifestyle, and bookish type content. So if that sounds fun, definitely hit the subscribe button down below to, you know, see everything that I post. So today we're gonna be combining two video topics. I honestly did not read that much in the month of February. When I tell you so much was going on, like so much was going on. So we're gonna be basically combining my February wrap up and my March TBR, because honestly doing a video for each of these individually is gonna be like 5 minutes. So we're gonna wrap it together in a nice cute little bow today in the same video. So let's go right into it. Starting with what I read in February. The first book I read is The Do-Over. I just bit my tongue. Okay. The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. Is this? Yes. I want to say 3.75 stars. Like, I liked it better than the movies. I liked it. I feel like it wasn't exactly giving 4-star energy, but super cute for Valentine's Day. Super like just fun with the Groundhog Day theme, and I like how she titled the chapters like another Valentine's Day, another godforsaken, another like stupid Valentine's Day. I was gonna swear, but I'm like, don't swear. But like, so I liked that. Very engaging. Loved it. I feel like I've read this such a long time ago, but I genuinely remember really liking it. Like, I don't think I've really found like very Valentine's Day themed things. So if you guys know some, definitely like let me know down below, because I'd love to like find some for next year. But yeah, honestly, I mean, obviously it's like too late, it's past Valentine's Day, but if you want like a super cute and fun, very quick little romance, The Do-Over. Great. Again, really funny, really funny. But yeah, 3.75 stars, because I feel like, once again, it wasn't giving 4. I feel like it was missing a little something. I can't really like wrap my head around it, but honestly, like very fun time. I did a complete 180 after that and went into fantasy. So the book that I read, and this is like mainly why I didn't have time to read like that much, because this book took so much time because it was so big. It was very entertaining, but so big, so chunky that I was like, I generally cannot read anything else. And the chapters, oh my god, some of the chapters were like 30. I mean, okay, 30 pages doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like dense and like big. And like audiobook, because I also got the audiobook, so I'm like, realistically, like, I cannot finish reading mid-chapter. It just feels icky to me. So I was like, okay, let's like do the audio, so it kind of like helps me like get through the book. Not because it was boring, but because it was like super long chapters, and some chapters in the audiobook were like an hour long. When you see the book, you're gonna like completely understand. But the book I'm talking about, and like the second and like final honestly book that I read in February, was Lady Midnight. Oh my god, I think it's gonna show now. Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. She's a chunker, but it was really good. I rated it 3.5 stars. Like, I loved being transported back into the world. I hope I didn't just make it too dark, but I got distracted with my lighting, so I wanted to change it up. Is it too dark? I feel like it's too dark. Give me a second. Is this fine? We're gonna keep with this till the end of the video. But yes, what was I saying? I genuinely forgot, but I love being back in the Shadow Hunters world. I read The Infernal Devices when I was like probably 16. Loved it, absolutely loved it. I tried reading The Mortal Instruments, but it was not clicking. And honestly, like the start of the series, I really liked it, really liked it. So I think it was Cassandra Clare's writing style back when she wrote The Mortal Instruments, because I don't know when it came out. I want to say like probably before 2010. Yeah, the writing style, I feel like that's really like, it just did not click with me, and I couldn't like power through because her books are really long. But this one, 3.5 stars. I really liked it. Like, once again, super just like good vibes. Love being back in this world, and we do see characters that I loved from the Infernal Devices, which I was not expecting at all. But like they do kind of make a reference to the end of the Mortal Instruments. I watched maybe season 1 of the show. I read the first book. I was like, okay, like I know these connections. So you don't have to read the series in order. It's just like some people pop up in the other books. Once again, it like they're not like, not that they're not important, but it's like you can like, you're gonna be fine if you like don't know who they are. But yeah, I loved seeing some characters again, especially someone who I loved from the Infernal Devices. Loved it, absolutely loved it. I'm giving it 3.5 stars because I feel like, I don't know, I was so nervous going in, and the chapters were a little bit long. Like, not that I got bored, because honestly it's so dense, but things are always happening. I just feel like it was dragging a little bit, and it's a third person thing, and I feel like I prefer first person, so it's only rated low, like generally like personal reasons, like not because it's like a bad story or whatever. I feel like as we go along through the series, the rating would be higher because characters, love them. Storyline, love it. Ending, love it. Love everything, just need to ease my way into it. Plus again, it's like Cassandra Clare writes insanely long chapters, and I'm like, girly pop, please. Please. But yeah, so second and final book I read in February, 3.5 stars. 5 stars. Now for my March, well, okay, this book, I literally read like the first chapter in February. So this is my transition book between my February wrap-up and my March TBR. So I started reading Unforgettable by Willow Astor. This is Small Town, and like you're gonna see my March TBR, I do really want to go into Small Town. I am gonna be I'm gonna say reading and writing, and my brain like bugged, but those aren't even the words I wanted to say. I'm gonna be filming a 24 hours small town romance reading vlog. So we're reading Small Towns. This Unforgettable, it's a wintry one, and there's this girl who, I don't know, there's an inheritance thing with like a lodge, but like this guy has a claim to it even though it should be hers because it's in her family. I don't know the specifics. Once again, read 1 chapter, but as we can see, winter vibes, so super excited to get to it. And Willow Astor books, like I read one of them over the summer. They go so fast because they just suck you in, because it's literally like watching a movie. So I feel like I'm generally really gonna like this. The next book I want to get to, actually these next 2 books, I randomly found on Amazon. I don't remember what they're about. I just read the summary. It was Small Town, and I'm like, oh my god, let's go. So book number 2 I want to read is Haunted Hearts by Ariana Cade, and it's part of a series, the Little Hope series. All the covers relatively look like this. I'm not sure what this is about. Again, small town. It has, like, I wouldn't say a picture, but it has like a little something when you start chapters, when you switch chapters. Is there a different thing for the guy and the girl? Yeah, no, they're exactly the same. Let's go over this like super quick to see what this book is about. We have Freya, who's having car problems when she's passing by a small town, and then Alex, he is like, he was in the army but he got injured, so he's not in the army anymore. I'm not sure if that's called a veteran, but like used to be part of the army, PTSD, an injury, I'm not sure. Something happens, he basically like isolates himself in a cabin. Her car breaks down. Obviously she sees the cabin, she's in the woods alone, goes, knocks on it, meets Alex. I feel like I'm gonna love this because it's just like small towns. When it sinks its claws into you, you just fall in love. Like I love small towns. I love all the small towns that I've read so far. So I feel like I'm definitely gonna like this, and like it's different because I feel like the girl always comes for like a reason, but now it's like, no, her car like literally breaks down. So it's a little like, it's a different twist on like, okay, I'm coming back home for like a certain reason, you know, because I feel like it's always like I'm coming back home because like something's happening. So the next book is These Rough Waters. Beautiful cover. I really hope you guys can see. And this one has a little like, yeah, little, ooh, can we see this? Yeah, a little drawing at the beginning of the chapters. This one, I generally don't know what it's about because I'm gonna read you what's in the back, and like it literally gives nothing away. No amount of running will stop the past, and no matter how hard we hide our secrets, they will always find the light. The sleeping town of Raven Peak Bay was supposed to be my sanctuary, but trouble found me anyways, and his name was Torrin Avery. Our story was to be as rough as the waters surrounding this tiny island, and we had to either fight or drown in these storms. Doesn't tell me anything, but it's small town, and it looks like it's gonna be a relatively quick read because like it's I really hope you guys can see. For me, it just looks wide, so I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like relatively big writing, so it's not that bad, and it's like 350 pages. I really try to pick books that I hope I can finish in March, because if you don't know, March for me, it's like literally hell, and it's like, why are you planning a big TBR? I mean, it's not a big TBR, but it's like, why are you planning a reading vlog in literally your most busiest month of the semester? I don't know, but I am. So we're really gonna try to read all these books. Next we have, I don't know what this is about. I know a lot of people read it like back in the day. I mean, back in the day, maybe like a year ago, and they love it. I know this is like a little mystery with a romance, and it's Indigo Ridge by Devney Perry. Don't know what it's about. I think the girl is like a cop or an investigator. The guy is part of like a family. Well, I mean, obviously he's part of a family, but I mean like he's part of a family, and like the family that the book, like that the series like goes around. I don't think I'm making sense, but I think you know what I mean. Yeah, I know a lot of people love this series, so it's gonna be interesting because I feel like we don't really see, I mean, I wouldn't call it a thriller, but like a mystery. Is this a thriller? I don't know. We're just gonna say mystery. It's enemies to lovers. Small town, enemies to lovers, and a little hint of, I don't know, but someone dies. So there's a little like investigation going on. I feel like I'm really gonna like it. Yeah, I know nothing. I just know that. And I feel like it's right up my alley. And then finally, the last book. I've literally had this on my TBR for forever. I don't talk politics on this channel, but I'm sure everyone who lives in North America knows about what's going on. The author of this book, Kay Tucker, can we see? Kay Tucker is Canadian, so love a Canadian queen. But yeah, The Simple Wild by Kay Tucker. I think this girl lives in Toronto and her dad is in Alaska. He's sick or something. I don't know if he's dying. I mean, he's probably dying because like she has to fly back to like spend time with him. And I think the love interest works for her dad. I could be completely wrong. This is a little series also. Every single book has a girl with like brown hair, but then the last book has a girl with like blonde hair. So I don't know if that's a character who we meet. I don't know if it's like different people in all 3 books. I've literally had this on my shelf for so long, and I'm like, small town, she's Canadian, we're gonna read it this month. So yeah, those are the books. Well, those are the 2 books that I read in February, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books I plan to read in the month of March. I feel like I'm actually gonna read these because I'm really trying to film a reading vlog, because I know that if I do not try, I'm generally not gonna read because I'm gonna be so busy. But if I tell myself like you have to read, I will make sure that I find time to read. You know, like obviously schoolwork comes first because I do want to graduate, because if you don't know, I'm in my last semester of university, so obviously that's my first priority. But I was like, filming a reading vlog will actually make me, I want to say prioritize reading over other things, but it's like if I'm coming home and I'm like, I just want to watch Netflix, it's like, no, pick up your book, read. So yeah, nothing like super exciting today, but I just wanted to like show you guys what I was reading and just like talk a bit about like, yeah, it's been a mess. I haven't been reading that much, but I'm still really gonna try to be on top of my YouTube schedule. I have my final exam schedule, so I know that I finish on the 16th of April, which is like super early. With my friends, we're trying to plan a little Euro trip for the month of May, so I don't know how that's gonna look in terms of filming, but I do really want to be consistent. So I have pre-filmed so much. Obviously reading vlogs, like I'm not gonna pre-film like 2 months in advance, right? So trust me, even if you don't get a reading vlog and I scrap that, you're still gonna get videos because I have pre-filmed so much. So subscribe. Subscribe. But yeah, that's gonna be all for me today. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, definitely, I mean, once again, subscribe and leave a little thumbs up so I know that you liked it. All my socials are down below if you want to go check me out. TikTok, Instagram, Goodreads. I mean, probably my Goodreads is like not exciting at the moment, but my Instagram, I post so much. And if you're curious on just like what's going on in my like end of uni life, everything is on Instagram. And yeah, that's pretty much all for me today. I need to go edit this video. I need to go do an assignment. I still have a midterm next week, which is crazy to think about. We're literally March 4th. But yeah, stay safe, protect your vibe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!